Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to the Horse Lord Mega Campaign in Stellaris. In the last episode, we continued our ongoing exploration of the wormhole cohesive system, so we did lose a science vessel attempting to get to this new system here that has a black hole that I would really like to get. As those black holes are useful. This is going to be, a continuing effort because these systems are extremely valuable. And we're establishing colonies out here, so that is pretty nice. We are also building a new fleet, the 7th fleet, which I was having some issues with the fleet manager, but I was able to sort that out by just kind of transferring ships around, and I was able to get it to work. So we now have the 7th fleet properly laid out. It's ready to go. The mega shipyard is ready to go. So I'm actually going to go ahead and move that 7th fleet to the Ross 154 system so we can use that shipyard primarily, at least that's my hope, to crank out new ships. Of course, limited by what we have as far as alloys. So, yeah, we're just going to continue with this until we get that peace treaty appear here, which should hopefully be soon. And then we're going to go hit them, and then we're going to go see what else we can do. But I'm perfectly fine with sitting here and doing exploration and improving our science and other resource production and getting these new colonies established. That's fine. We're just making ourselves increasingly stronger, and the stronger we can make ourselves, the better. Alright, so let's just go ahead and keep it going. We're waiting for this thing to cool down because of that error. And then we'll see if we can get there again. Let's see. What are you doing? Investigating an anomaly. You are building things. You are building things. Or you're getting ready to build things. You are... investigating an anomaly, is that? Or are you investigating this? Yeah, you're investigating an anomaly. Picking up repeating signals originating from rough beat, presumably a distress or locator beacon.
Been made superior.
Okay. Now, we are also trying to build some more megastructures. We also got the arcology, orbital arcology done. Which is providing additional district slots on Volkia. Lots more additional district slots. But we have that arcology project going here, so we need to wait for that to finish first before we really can do anything else. So... oh, we also have that giant sphere over here that is being investigated. Order restored one of my planets. Hold on. Alright, tempers are running high at the archaeology site on Volkia, and several archaeologists are openly disagreeing with Roald Fenn about how best to proceed. Progress on the site has been slowed to a crawl. Unfortunate.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Crystal-infused tissue. Divine Enforcer. A psionic projector shines divine truth upon the world to make true believers out of all who are capable of belief and annihilating those who are not. That's interesting. Interstellar Assembly. Oh, that's right. I guess we'll grab it. I'm not so sure about the divine beam or whatever that thing was. The divine enforcer. I'd rather just crack the planet. Alright, the Discovery has intercepted and recovered a small device orbiting Rough B. Right, judging by the extracted data, it's a flight recorder from a military cruiser jettisoned right before the ship was driven straight into the star by armed raiders. Depending on which set of voices we listen to on the interior cabin recordings, these hijackers are either freedom fighters or nationalist fanatics. The defending crew describes the intruders as terrorists who seek to disrupt the fragile galactic peace in a cruel retaliation for having the nation's wanton aggression contained. The boarding party presents themselves as liberators who are willing to give their lives to free their people from the yoke of imperialist oppression that has been forced upon them by treacherous neighbors. Either way, the raw stream of flight data could be useful in research of our own. Alright. Sounds good. Get back to survey. Alright, you are ready to go.
A new conflict has erupted.
Let's see if we can get back there. The Valdari Citizen Commonwealth has declared war on the Blessed Mishar Empire. These two are going at it. They're part of a rather large federation, so I'm not sure that's going to go well.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
For the Valdari. We'll see, though. Let's see. Crystalline dipyramidal sensors. Gravity wave reactor. Now let's grab this. Actually, are there any changes we can make to our ship designs? Just out of curiosity. Small chrysalis infused tissue. Now it seems to have been upgrading fairly well with our new tech. But that probably means we have to upgrade everybody. Dippers, but it shouldn't be too serious an upgrade. It's just upgrading some of the accessories. That regenerative hull tissue.
Our ships have been made superior.
Yeah, that was relatively fast. Yeah, you're cranking out tons of ships. Alright, we have arrived at the Edelmar system. Delamar system? That's not exactly where I wanted to go. Are you able to get to this system? Requires a scientist. There's no scientist on board? Oh, you need to be doing something. Go ahead and assist research there. Okay, well, I've flung this ship over here without actually having a scientist on board. Alright, well, we just need somebody. You'll do. Do the experimental due to a roiling subspace. Well, we'll have to try again. Really want to get to that black hole. Just saying. The Magellan is still lost. Or still undergoing that experimental navigation, but it's taking a very long time. Okay, there's one other thing I need to do down here. It's still upgrading, so we have to wait. We might even have to upgrade it again, but I'll have to see. Oh, just keep an eye on this. 96% still. Something happening? I hope this is a peace treaty that is being calculated. The Confederacy of Peninsula Prime has left the Cosmic Pact. There we are. The Mirovandia Commerce Guild has made peace with the Panuri Mandate. Osvada Combine. Got a bunch of stuff. Osbuzen Syndicate got a bunch of stuff. Panuri Mandate is forced to accept the ethos and government of the Mirovandia Commerce Guild. Their leader is forced to abdicate and is forced to leave their federation. Interesting. But that is what we have been waiting for a while now. So I think it's time. I will definitely want to slow things down a little bit. Now, this fleet, you don't have a ton. I'm going to do a jump. There. Now, I'm going to go to the Hasbuzen Syndicate, and I'm going to demand their vassalization. They are going to not agree to that. That will give me my Casus Belli. Enigmatic cache departs. It appears as though the enigmatic cache is now done with its scan of Donalhob and is seeking another target planet within our borders. A shame. Yep, they have refused. Now, are these guys like a, they are a overlord of the security forces. Oh, yes. Weird. Alright. So, do I want to go ahead and declare the war now? I primarily just wanted this fleet to back up that starbase. Alright. Let's begin, I guess. Vassalize. Not sure what Total War does, but I want to vassalize them. Anybody else want to join in? Nope. Here's all of us. There's them. Declare the war.
At last, to war.
Indeed. Alright, I mean, they're still in the process of upgrading. We'll get to that in a moment. First and Second Fleet begin the invasion. I want you to hit that station. I want them to hold. Yeah, I think everybody else is going to hold for the time being.
Situation log updated.
Actually, no. No. Everybody get to it. That's through there. Now, where are our own fleets? Okay, our own ground forces. Our ground forces head for that system. The Otaga Empire. Those of Autumn Patriotism. Yeah, not gonna be worried about that too much.
Our ships have been made superior. Battle is joined. Beginning attack run on enemy station.
Insta wiped out. Alright. Excellent. We'll send the Juggernaut with them.
Battle is joined.
Alright, we've got all of our fleets hitting their targets. Oh, and I lost that one event. Hold on. A ghost in the shell. When our scientists managed to connect the factory complex to our colony's energy grid, they unwittingly initiated a chain reaction, activating the whole complex instead of only some parts of it. This led to a short blackout in our colony before they were able to compensate for the unexpected energy drain. After the initial flurry, they noticed small drones flying about and starting to repair structural damage. The most fascinating find was an AI operating the facility. Despite the fact that this place seems to be of military origin, it is quite docile and accepts us as its new masters. Alright, as it should be. Remove Ancient Complex, add Ancient AI Factory, which gives engineering research, researcher jobs. Alright, cool.
We have established a new planetary base.
Alright, just a moment. Alright, so that battle, no losses. That battle, no losses. That battle, we lost a Corvette. That battle, we lost a destroyer. Drug cartels clash on that planet. I'm not really worried about it.
System survey complete.
Alright, Ruff has been fully surveyed. Go ahead and claim it. Ancient battlefields, archaeological site discovered. Alright, excellent. Well, then you can go ahead and excavate the site. You can go ahead and build mining stations and build research stations. You are ready to jump again. Go ahead and see if we can get there. Alright, success. We lost a bunch of destroyers and corvettes. Alright then. Go ahead and reinforce your fleet. Still ongoing. This is the next system that we're going after. Alright, I need to keep an eye on things and what's going on. Well, we've been able to break the border stations so far. Let's proceed in. Let's make sure we take the strategic bottlenecks and secure them as much as we can. We don't see any enemy ships just yet. lost a destroyer and a corvette there. That's alright. What I'd really like to do is proceed to this system with those ships. Alright. Yeah, that station isn't going to last long. Okay, still did not get to the right system. Hostile fleet present. Oh. Well, we can deal with that, I guess. Alright, we got our crystalline dipyramidal sensors. Now, what we want to do is I want to start working on... Ooh, exploit a resource. That's too valuable to not take. Army damage up. See, now during the war, I want to take those repeatable, like, just base damage increasers. Alright. Does this have a... No, it does not. Alright, I want you to head there. That doesn't have a shipyard either. I'd like you to head there. And you... Well, once you're done dealing with the outpost.
Construction complete.
Request reinforcements. And head there. Good. Allies are starting to push in as well. I think I do have a claim on that system, right? Yes, I do. So I should actually take that system once this is over. All right. Now, as far as you... Stellar Particle Accelerator. I'd like you to head to that system. You head to that system as well. What I'd like you to do... Wow, that burned a lot of my energy credits. But whatever. Go ahead and get some reinforcements. Red Toxic World. Alright, we were investigating this for a while. Alright, through direct investigation of Royal 3's atmosphere, we have discovered the planet is, in fact, a toxic world. The color of the planet, or to be more specific, its atmosphere, gets created by immensely toxic particles composed of an unknown substance. Okay. Based on the results of the chemical analysis of the particles, they are composed mostly of copper, carbon compounds, phosphorus, sulfur, cobalt, and even actinides? Actinides? I don't know. Thus making the toxin radioactive. In addition to its radioactivity, it is also very corrosive, damaging both organic and inorganic structures. Even inorganic metals are getting corroded to a certain degree. Besides the fact it is terribly lethal to any organic life form, it is also extremely dense and opaque, making it impossible to see through it. Weaker forms of radiation are unable to penetrate the surface as well. Let's see. How terrifying yet fascinating. Try to penetrate the atmosphere. Indeed. Situation log. Hit it. Interesting that this is all completely isolated. Alright, let's have their fleet reinforced. Looks like that is a reinforcement corvette on its way. All right, the Colossus. Let's begin getting that moving. All right, now we're at the end of the episode, so I think we're going to go ahead and stop here. I think this is going to be a very long conflict. So, we'll see how it goes. All right. But for now, we'll stop here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.